I would give away. I would give you guys
Yeah,
some
what's
money,
wrong, bro?
family some money, and then
How
give a
much?
lot of it
Okay,
away.
hang on. This is great content. We're streaming.
Yeah,
You get $1 billion.
a
Yeah.
billion with a
A
B
billion in cash, right? You can just
in
and
cash.
there's no daily transfer limit.
Right, this right, right,
How much are
right.
you selling me and Chris?
For you and Chris,
Yeah,
I've got a billion.
a bill.
I've got a cool bill. Okay, so here's the thing. So I want to give a lot of it away because I
Okay.
don't think I need it. Also, do people know I have this billion? Is like, does the world know that I got $1 billion? Because that's going to matter because I want to look good. So I got to give a lot more. There's a lot more going away.
So
You know?
so hang on, depending on whether the world knows you have a billion or not.
Right? Like, is this like front page news? Like, guy from
No.
Long Island gets $1 billion
Overnight.
Overnight.
Man,
Like, that's,
Tom,
people are going to be like,
can't
"What the
think
heck?"
of a statement from Alex that is more him than
Yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta look good.
Right.
Yeah.
I gotta look good
Well,
here.
I'm gonna be stranded on an island. I gotta look
I think
cool,
you'd
right?
give
I need
I
my
think
Right.
you'd give away the same amount regardless. I think it would be the
No,
same.
no. I gotta
Maybe
give
a couple
more to
million
make
more.
people
Maybe
think
you'd
I
hold-
look like good.
Okay, well, okay, let's say that's the case. You're giving the most. Okay, you're
I'm
giving the
giving
most
I'm
amount
giving
away.
away probably like 700, 750's gone. Like
Sure.
700, 750's, I don't need it.
Yeah.
I actually don't want to live in a mansion. Like, I'm
No.
good with a pretty decent, like,
Yeah.
I would like to move out of this house and get a basement that is like a little bit cooler than this with
Yeah,
like maybe a
full man
pool in the
caved out.
backyard.
Full
Yeah,
man-
full man
I
cave.
love the fact.
No,
Hang on a
you're-
sec. You're
man,
giving
you
away
think so
$750 million. You're giving
Yeah.
away $750 million. You're
Yeah.
keeping 250 million, and you're like,
Yeah.
maybe we'd have a pool.
No. Well, because the other 250.
You know, the
No,
upkeep,
because the other 250. If I got 200, if there was 250 left, right?
Yeah.
All right. So first
Well,
of
how
all,
much are me and Chris getting?
I'm
That's the
getting to
question.
it. I'm
Okay.
getting to it. I'm getting to it.
Okay.
So family, right? Like the immediate family, the mom.
Yes.
She gets a great. I actually discussed this with my mom before. I don't know that I would actually give her anything. I think I would just tell her, put my name in everything, and I'll just buy everything for you. Like, here's a credit
Sure.
card.
Yeah.
You don't need to do anything.
Yeah.
Just buy whatever you want, and
Do
I'll
me
just.
and Chris get that privilege?
No, you guys just get
Okay.
a lump sum. So I was thinking the lump sum would be like 20 million each.
That's great. Yep.
Probably
take
like
it.
20
I will
million.
take
That's
it.
generous. I like that.
That is more than enough
Yeah.
to
Right.
have a very comfortable life.
Then I would put a lot of it in a trust for my kid that she can't access until
Sure.
at least 26, 27, maybe even 30.
Why don't you just do it in tiers, right? So it's
I was
like,
thinking about tiers.
here's,
I was thinking
here's your
about tiers.
college trust. Here's
I was
your,
thinking about that.
like getting started
Yeah.
trust, and here's
I was
your,
thinking
like,
about that.
retirement
Like,
old
yeah, I
person
was thinking
trust.
about like,
I
here's
can't
your
believe
100.
I can't believe you're keeping 250 and me and Chris are each getting 20. That's quite a chunk.
What do you mean? It's 10%.
Tom, shut the
Not
fuck
that bad.
up.
That's
I
not
mean,
that
it's
bad.
great. It's
Well, because
Oh,
in
shut
my
the fuck up.
in my world, I don't want, like I said, I don't want the mansion. I actually might still work. Like, I might still do the
What
job
would
I
you
have.
do? You would
I
do the same job.
The same job. Yeah. I like what
No,
I'm doing.
you would.
Oh, 100%. I like what I do.
Okay.
I like what
all
I do.
right.
So
right.
I would probably still, I would actually even try to negotiate with them and be like, look, I don't need the money.
Look,
I just
he's
work
not
from
going to do
home
this. This
5
isn't
days a
what
week?
this isn't what would happen. You would not go and work. You would
I
leave
would.
the country, never to be
No.
heard or seen from again.
No. Once I'm this rich, I'm like,
He's still living in,
whatever.
He's living on Long Island. He's not even moving like to the
Yeah.
Hamptons or anything.
Well, no,
although
because
that
I'm
is
not paying.
annoyingly
I'm not. I
far.
mean, I'm assuming I'm not paying
Sure,
income
property
tax
tax.
anymore.
Well, no,
I'm
he's still
paying
hoping to
property
inherit the
tax.
house in the Hamptons one day, Tom. Even
Right,
though he has
I'm-
the
No,
250
man.
million, he
That's
still
true.
wants to get that.
That's true. The house
So
is
wait,
still
I'm
coming.
The
house
so
is
I'm
still coming.
That's his retirement plan.
presumably
Yeah.
I'm not paying income tax. Presumably, like, I'm just gonna live off the cash. So, right, like, I'm not even investing it.
I don't know. I feel like I'm buying a cul-de-sac for my boys, right? For all my friends. I'm just gonna
Oh,
buy
fuck
up
yeah. What
is this,
the whole
Grove Street?
cul-de-sac.
Grove
yeah, I'm
Street.
gonna buy up the whole cul-de-sac, right? Pay off all of like my family, extended family, and friends and their immediate families. Any
Oh,
debt
this is
just paid
ridiculous.
off their mortgage. No, it's not, because that would be 20 million right there, right? And think
Yeah, but
about
I'm
how
not
much
going
easier
into.
your life
No, I'm
would
saying.
be.
I'm saying you're going into extended. I am not going into
I
extended
wouldn't go into my
family.
friend's extended
I'm not
family. I would go
going
into my
into-
extended family.
I'm not going into my extended family.
I
My
would go into
immediate
my
family
extended
gets
family.
money.
No, but here's the thing. Outside of my immediate family, after that point, I'm changing
Mm.
my name. I'm changing my name and I'm moving. Right? So like these people, like, you know what? If you've got a problem with money now, you're on your
Yeah,
own.
but here's the thing: like, would you move so far away that our time differences are so different that Walkabout mini golf and Absalom are like a problem?
No, look, here's the thing.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you, man, you can't be
We're
screwed
all
up too much
moving
in
to New
time.
Zealand.
We're all
We're all
okay,
moving to New
yeah.
Zealand. We're gonna start our own production company.
Production.
We don't even
I'm
need
not
to make
doing
money,
that much
Alex.
work.
Tuna's doing legal for us. Yeah.
Yeah,
this is
you
great.
can do our lead. Alex, think about it. You could work like 4 hours a day, make twice as
Mm.
much money as you make now, and you
Mm.
get to joke around and play video games half the day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't you do that? And then you live in beautiful New Zealand. We
Yeah.
could have a bunker, you know, for when
I mean,
shit
that's the
goes
thing
bad,
is,
like all
I'd
the other
have to
billionaires.
move. I'd have to move the mom and mother-in-law, otherwise this ain't working.
Yeah, that's fine. This is why
Alright.
this is why I'm saying your direct
Mm.
family gets taken
Mm.
care of. Because when I'm like, look,
All right, now where would
Alex
you
is
give?
done. He
Yeah.
is my professional friend now. I'm a billionaire.
Right.
Alex, Tom,
Right.
John, and Matt, right? I have my
Right.
4
Just the
professional friends
Professional
now.
friends. Yeah, yeah. We're just bodies for you, so we're
You know?
there. So we
The
yeah,
3 of
so we
us,
hang
we're
out
gonna
with
do
you.
like video game and like and game show stuff, and then me,
Yeah.
John, and Matt are gonna do like a TV show or a movie or something. And Tom
I'm
can
not
float
getting involved
between,
in
and you
that.
can do you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You can do
Yeah.
whatever you want. You can
I'm
fuck
excited.
off,
This
do whatever
is
you want.
this is
Well,
this
Tom,
is
what
exciting.
what are you doing?
Tom's just gonna jerk off with the cash.
Yeah, I was
Like
like,
Scrooge
what's
McDuck, he's
happening?
just gonna-
Why? What is the problem?
Not
Why did your
working
brain
anymore.
freeze?
Well, I hadn't thought. If
hadn't thought
I'm
about it.
getting the Billy,
Yeah, you get the
yeah,
bill.
I like 750. You know what I do?
I don't know. You tell us.
500K giving away 500 mil. I'm giving away.
Where are you giving it? I think
Yeah,
I would.
see, I'm with Tom. I think
Where's
you
it
give
going?
away half of that. No problem.
That is a great question.
No, I'm
Where-
giving half if I could do it in private. I'll give 750 away if the world needs to know me.
I don't know. I would probably hire someone to figure out what's the most good I could do with this money. Like, and do
But how are you
based
gonna
off
vet
of
that guy?
I don't know.
Yeah, problem.
Look. There's tons of
Is
variables.
St.
How
Jude-
much money
is
would I have
St.
to pay
Jude, like,
Taylor
good
Swift to
enough?
put on a private Eras Tour concert?
Probably not that much if you have
Right.
$1
I think
billion
it would-
dollars.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it would have to be.
What?
You probably 10 million.
0.1%
I don't know. I
of
feel like she
her.
was making at least 10 million a concert before already.
Well, there you go. 10 million.
So I
Easy,
feel like
easy
to
peasy.
spin
Wipe
that
your
bad
ass
boy
with $10
back
million
up.
dollars.
That's a big.
Yeah, I
ask.
think it's just 10 million.
Yeah, it's just what is $10 million? You know.
Well, actually, that's not true because it's 10 million plus
Yeah, plus.
like don't you gotta pay all the people who
Yeah, I
make
feel
it
like it'd be
happen.
like
oh,
25
10
mil.
million for her alone, and
Yeah.
then
It'd be
you're
like
doubling.
25
Oh yeah,
mil.
you're doubling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I would
fine.
give
What's
all those
25
tickets
million?
away though. We could sell them for charity. Half would be given away, and then sell half for charity. So then people don't think you're a scumbag, you know. You know what I mean?
I wish
Are we
probably
gonna
saw the
start
podcast.
show?
Yeah.
Is this the podcast?
I mean, this is it, baby.
We haven't done a cold open in a long time, and now we did 2 in a row. It's weird.
Previously on Unranked.
And I'm like, ooh, Absalom 2.
Yeah, dude.
That shit is gonna be
Dude,
fire.
Absolutely. 100%.
It's a great game. We're having a lot of fun.
Or even this one, if they just decide to do like DLC content.
No,
and stuff,
no,
like, that could be-
no. You know what? I am done with the whole keep the games going. Make a game, move on.
Sure.
Right? That's what they used to do. I love how I'm pretty sure Tom and I were in the same clothes.
I don't think so. But
I'm definitely wearing the same clothes.
no, I'm wearing a shirt that I rarely wear.
Oh, it's the
It looked like
523rd.
it looked like the
episode of
same
Unranked
show.
Podcast.
Same show.
I mean, you don't have your pink hoodie on anymore. I don't know what's going on.
The pink
this is
one?
Chris
No,
Hughes
we
here
went
with
from the
Tom
pink.
Caswell and Alex Marinello.
We went from pink to black to now I got this new hoodie, this like blue, baby blue, gray hoodie.
I'm on baby watch. She's behind something, so I can't see her. So I do need to go move the camera and check
Amazing.
on her real quick. So I will be right
So
back.
we were faffing about for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Now he's got a baby on the loose.
So
What Pokemon
I
is
do have
this?
to go. Yeah. So it is. Well, Alex, last week was the
Pokemon.
522nd Pokemon. So today we'll be talking about the 523rd Pokemon, which is the
Wow.
evolution of last week's Pokemon,
Zebstrika.
Blitzel. And this week it is.
Zebstrika.
Strika.
Yeah.
Zebstrika.
Zebstrika. You guys can get
Streets.
this started. I'll be right back.
Dia streets.
This is
Zebstri. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, go. No, no, please.
Zebstrika is an electric type Pokemon introduced in Generation 5. It is the evolution from Blitzel, starting at level 27. It evolves.
A Thunderbolt Pokemon. Get those Thunderbolts. I think
hmm.
I honestly think it's a cool looking Pokemon. I do. I just think now I feel like I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite. But I almost think they leaned into the Strika a little too hard. A lot of Strika going on. A lot of
Strika.
Thunderbolts, a lot of Zolt, like it looks like it's just being zapped all the time.
It is cool.
I don't know that we need it so much.
It is cool. It falls into, though, a bucket of Pokemon for me where I'm like, it's cool, but it's not it's just that there's no source here. There's nothing. It's just the base Pokemon leveled up, but there's nothing being added here. It's just a bit more. It's bigger. It's like a full-size horse rather than like a baby horse, and
it's a zebra.
Yeah, but Tom, think
the
about
zigzags are more accentuated. His tail is bigger, but there's
what I'm saying.
There's
I
no
feel like they
additional.
leaned a little. Yeah.
There's no additional thing, or
You know
Think
what?
about how
I bet
often-
if you told.
we're in the situation, right, where we have a Pokemon, we get to the next one, and there's a bunch of new shit, and you're like, well, what is this? Why
Well,
didn't they just give me the bigger
I
version?
already put that caveat in there. I said that it was going to be hypocritical of me.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
I did say that. And I also think that if you told a 6-year-old, listen, I want you to draw a zebra that's like
A zebra.
an electric
electric.
zebra.
Yeah, this is.
They're
what I would
drawing
draw.
this.
Yeah.
They're drawing this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That
I
being
will
said,
say I do like the blue. I like the blue color in the ears.
Yes.
Yeah, blue color in the
You
ears
like
is
that
nice.
in the eyes. I
I
like.
like the sort of shooting star tail. I like that the mane goes down the whole zebra now. It has the double horns instead of the sort of unicorn. And the base one only had a few stripes, and they weren't really lightning bolts. They were just kind of stripes with a jagged edge, whereas now they are like true lightning bolts. So, I mean, you're not wrong, Tom, that it is just an enhanced version of the original, but it does go from like, a plushy, like cute version of the original into like, this is an adult. Like, this is kind of a badass Pokemon.
No, 100%. It is the grown-up version, but I like my final evolution Pokemon to have a little bit of something. Not too much. though.
Yeah.
Okay.
If this
Not
were a
too much.
3-stage,
Yeah.
I think you would have that.
Yeah, like
I
this
think because
feels
it's a dual
more
stage.
like this feels closer to like a middle stage than it does, and this is the problem with a lot of the 2-stage Pokemon, and that's why I'm not usually a big fan of them.
Sure.
Hey, look, you don't have to like it.
Are there any Pokemon where the evolution is smaller
Oh, that's a
than
great question.
the pre? That would be.
I don't know, but
that would
is
be a
really
cool
good question.
twist
I'm
on the.
I feel like there must
pretty
be,
sure. I'm
but
pretty sure.
I don't actually know the answer. Now, here's something that I think is interesting about this Pokemon. A lot of Pokemon don't translate well into 3D models. This one looks great in the games. This one, like, it's just, and it makes sense, right? It is just a zebra, so you can adapt it really well. It doesn't.
I don't know
look
if
dumb.
it is. It appears to be based on a zebra, but
Oh.
it's not necessary. It does say it origin. Zebstrika appears to be based on a zebra. It doesn't say it is.
Apologies.
So
Now-
yeah.
Speaking too declarative.
Yeah.
Here's the answer to your question.
Which question was that?
Yes, there are Pokemon that evolve and become smaller in their evolution, but it's not the way you're thinking, where it's like dramatic. Like, for example, Haunter is apparently 5'3", but Gengar is 4'11".
Oh.
Dragonair is 13 feet. Dragonite is 7.
Interesting.
What?
I mean, Dragonair's a long.
That's because
Oh,
Alex
yeah.
is just thinking about the episode with the giant Dragonite.
Yeah, the episode with the lighthouse.
Gloom
Yeah.
is bigger than Bellossom. Bellossom is the alternate evolution.
Alex is definitely thinking more of like what
And
you
then
already
like a
said,
lot of
but
the
Alex
megas
is thinking
actually
like
shrink too.
I want like a Snorlax that's smaller. I want
Right,
like
yeah.
Snorlax
like
that-
it evolves into a tiny.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it was a big
yeah.
Pokemon. Like if
Yeah.
It
Onyx
was a
got an
big
evolution, like
Pokemon.
Steelix. Like is Steelix smaller? You know, like that would be,
I think Steelix is bigger.
you know,
Yeah.
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 kind of the thing.
What else is there to say?
Zebstrika may be a combination of Zebra and Lightning Strike. So there you have it. In case you were wondering.
This is electric Ponyta Rapidash.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's exactly what this is.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
electric version of Ponyta and Rapidash.
Yep.
I think it's pretty dope. I like the name. I like the design. I like the colors. I think 3D model's good. Pokemon Black and White says, when this ill-tempered Pokemon runs wild, it shoots lightning from its mane in all directions. All right.
These kinds of things annoy me because I feel like they don't actually happen.
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely not wrong about that. There was some cool stuff in Legends ZA with the Pokemon out in the wild doing like some things. They were like found in certain like that. There was some neat stuff, but they still haven't even come close. Haven't come close to delivering on.
Hopefully Gen 10,
Pokedexes.
baby.
Gen AI.
Winds and waves.
I don't know, man. I'm playing
Gen AI.
I'm playing the best Pokemon game I've ever played right now. It's so good. It's amazing.
I'm excited to hear about it.
Yeah,
can't
Pokemon
wait.
Leaf Green. No. Where do we want to put this on the list? I mean, it's higher than last week.
Yeah, where did last week go?
Number 7.
Oh.
Put it above
Gotta be 6 then. Gotta be. It could replace it as number 7.
I mean, I don't
here we
know.
go.
I think that I like the first one more.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because it is like, and maybe that's just because it was a breath of fresh air after so long of just having kind of nothing. I was like, oh, okay, something with a little something, and then this has just been disappointing. Whereas I feel like last week, but I guess there's no denying that it is the better version. So I'm happy with 7. It's not going. It wouldn't go much lower than that.
Okay, so we're just gonna bump everything down 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it doesn't actually go higher. It just hits. Okay, that's cool.
Well,
I'm good with that.
it does go higher in the sense that Blitzel becomes 8, but yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So our 8th Pokemon on the list at number 7 is Zebstrika.
Oh, right, because 0 is the start. Brilliant.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it could have been 6, but that's fine.
Oh,
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
just keep telling yourself that.
I know. It's gonna keep me up all night.
Yeah.
Bastard. I may or may not have to disappear at some point. Waiting for Therese to get home. She stopped. She's not watching Miss Rachel anymore. She's just.
Do we want to talk about
Moving
Survivor then? If we want to
We're just
talk
get
about
right into
something
it.
we all want,
Yeah, I'll pull up Tribal Council. I have not looked at the latest scores.
I lost somebody.
Oh, really?
Oh, fuck. Did I? No, I didn't have Q. There's no way I would.
Wait, you had Q on your team?
I had Q, man. I had Q. I thought he was gonna go far.
You're nuts.
Oh, please.
You're nuts.
thought
You're
he was
nuts.
gonna go far.
I mean, I'm not doing great.
did.
I'm in
I thought
8th
he
place,
was gonna
so
go
don't listen
far.
to me.
I'm in 5th.
I'm in the bottom
man.
quarter here. So
I'm not too far behind. The Great Britons in first place.
Tom is
By 1
still
point.
in first week.
Wow.
First place 2 weeks in a row.
Don't we get
Twice.
to draft again now because of the tribe swap?
Yes.
We do.
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting tribe swap. Honestly, the thing from last night, I don't know why I'm having trouble speaking. The thing from last night's episode that to me was like the standout moment was Charlie and Rizzo. That was great. Rizzo has the gall to be like, so do you speak to Maria anymore? I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then he's kind of like buying in on Charlie the whole time, right? And he's gassing Charlie up. But Charlie likes everything he's saying, except he said one fucking thing.
Yeah.
Because they had fucked themselves. Because he and Savannah were gonna lie about the truth of what happened. And then apparently Sophie called Savannah like while she was at the airport, like about to leave, because Sophie found out that like people found out that she won. So like originally Savannah and Rizzo were gonna lie that neither of them won, and they were gonna lie about their placements. So now they couldn't. But he clearly Rizzo messed his story up because he didn't want people to know he and Savannah were close. So he was like, "Oh, Sophie was my number one, not Savannah." So then when he tells Charlie, I didn't vote for my number one, I had to do it objectively, which is exactly like what Maria said. Crazy.
So did Rizzo not vote for Savannah in the end?
No, he did. He lied to Charlie.
He lied to Charlie, which was a big mistake.
Because they had this story about like who like they didn't want people to know that they were each other's number one in the game.
Right.
And now that Savannah's out, he's like, "Oh, I can tell people I voted for her. Like, it doesn't matter. She's gone." It's like, you should just tell everyone, like, "Yeah, no, we were actually number ones. We didn't want anyone to know in case we were, like."
But as far as everyone at camp knows, they think that he voted for Soph. Still?
No,
did I miss something?
He told everyone that Sophie was his number one, and then he voted for Savannah at the end. Which is right. Like, but he also, like, understood what a dick thing Maria did was and brought that up to Charlie. So Charlie's just like, "You piece of shit.
Dude.
Like, I can't trust you. You did to Sophie what Maria did to me." Charlie was like, "I'm going to take him out." It's unreal that happened.
That was some great moments. Again, another banger episode. I think that I mean, I will never Mike White, like when he writes Q's name and he's like, "You told me to do this." That was the funniest thing of the show, because I don't know what that guy's plan was. I was like, it was such great drama when it was like Christian had this, I don't think was really thinking it through and was like, "We got to tell Emily, so I'm going to do it right here, right before we do this."
Why didn't they tell her prior?
They tried apparently, right? Like they tried to
You can't do it on the walk. You can't just like hang back on the walk over.
Well, I think he just kind of panicked last minute.
Yeah,
and was
he
like,
panics.
He
He does panic.
And then she
panicked.
She panics, but then she comes back and
admits to him that it's such a.
And he was like, "Oh, but I can't be mad at her." Like, and then she realizes that they were trying to tell her, they just didn't have the opportunity. Plus, it's not like there is a lie in it because it's Devon's. The lie is that Devon's has it. That was all fantastic. Yeah, really good dynamics, really good play from people. Except for Q, who just like, I don't know what that guy's plan was. Tell Mike, I don't have a vote. Tell Mike White to vote for me to get votes off of my ally, and then just hope that goes well. Like, what are you thinking?
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I wonder what's going to happen now, because I think Tiffany's a really underrated player. Like, she's my theory is it's none of the major threats are going to win this, and it's not going to be a new person. I don't think a new person's going to win.
So I thought Chrissy Hoffback had I was a little afraid. Like, she's on my team.
Yeah.
And last week when everyone was complaining about her, I was like, "Oh, God damn it. Like, she's done. That's it." But then the edit this week was kind of like, she's crying. She wants to reinvent, redo. She wants to rise up. And I'm like, I like this edit. Okay. I'm liking it. Okay. We're good. I think
her partnering with Aubrey and Genevieve is like a
huge.
great little trio.
Yep. That's a good trio. I like it. I like that trio a lot. So yeah. No, good episode. I thought that I still want them to bring back a couple of the older challenges, like a little more of the rough and tough.
This was one of the where I was like, wait, they're getting a ring and then breaking off. Like, is that what was happening? It was just a little hard to follow. And then
I'm like not a huge fan of a lot of
shouting and like all of that.
I'm also not a huge fan of like the 3 or even 4 stage immunity challenges. It's like, I don't know. I like it when like I don't know. I don't think it's boring to watch people stand and hold weights
yes.
or
those are the iconic ones, right?
Yeah,
like those like they do them more toward the end because they are.
But there was some
like,
challenges
so
in the beginning.
stakes.
Remember when I think Colby did a challenge where he and this other guy were holding like a stick, right, on their shoulder, and people were putting weights on either side, and
Yeah.
but that was like team stuff, or like just straight up like kind of dodgeball-ish basketball or wrestling, or I don't know, like like we don't need to see like the colorful. Like I feel like I'm at a play place with my kids sometimes with some of
Sure,
these
like a McDonald's.
Well,
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
Yeah.
look, the color stuff I actually like because I think it used to look kind of like shit, and I like that they have.
No, I think I want it to look. I want them to like get down and fucking dirty. I want it to look like shit. I think it should just be shit.
I think it's just harder to read on camera, and I think it's easier to read on camera and know what team is what and who's where. I think it's just easier to read. Like that's all it's for. Is it's easier to watch. When we watched all those old seasons, once they started coloring everything, I was like, oh, this is much easier to follow than it was prior. But the games themselves, I think, are much simpler. So I don't know. They gotta juice it up, right? They gotta juice it up in the challenges.
Yeah.
There's probably a way to do it without puzzles. There's got to be a way to make people use their minds. You know, they need like Alex Horn. They need to like take a Taskmaster style approach of like you can solve this thing a number of ways, and the smartest person's going to figure out the simplest way to do it, right? Instead of just like the smartest person's going to assemble a puzzle.
Imagine there's an episode this season where it's like the surprise. Like, because apparently there's some famous person or whomever like showing up next week or whatever. Like, imagine it's like, all right, and today's guest, Alex Horn.
It would be amazing.
And it's
Dude,
like,
it would be amazing.
Today's challenge is brought to you by Taskmaster.
Who do you
Oh
think?
my God.
Who do you think
It'd be so
in the
good.
season right now would know who Alex Horn is?
Christian definitely knows
Christian
who.
would know.
Christian,
Actually,
Emily
I don't
might
know,
know.
Alex. He's like a robotics nerd. He might not watch TV at all.
No, he definitely does.
He definitely knows.
Definitely likes British television.
Yeah. Emily probably knows what it is.
That's true because of Doctor
Devins
Who.
probably knows. I wouldn't be surprised even if Ozzy knows about it. Like the people who,
I don't
like
know.
I didn't
Ozzy
know.
seems like kind of dumb.
It's not about being. It's just are you entertained? Like is it a fun show? Like
Ozzy knows about YouTube, you know?
Yeah,
I bet
he knows
Jenna
about
Lewis
YouTube.
knew. I bet Jenna Lewis knew.
Jenna
what
Lewis.
Taskmaster
I would
was.
love to do a poll.
Mike White knows Taskmaster.
Yes, Mike White definitely knows what Taskmaster is.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. It's Greg Davis.
Yeah, that'd be fucking sweet. I would love that.
And he goes, and little Alex Horn.
And little Alex
like,
Horn.
what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, who? That'd be hilarious.
Jeff would start talking. Greg would be like, "Shut up."
I'll tell you two people who are definitely not watching Taskmaster. I would go with Sari and Angelina. Definitely not watching Taskmaster.
You don't think Coach is not watching Taskmaster?
I don't think Coach.
Sari has to go back to the couch if she's going to watch Taskmaster.
I bet you Coach would actually. Yeah, exactly. I bet you Coach would actually really like Taskmaster because he would try to figure it like out his own way to do things.
Stephanie thinks it's too woke.
Who does?
Stephanie.
Oh yeah,
Stephanie will think it's too
Stephanie
woke.
sucks.
Yeah.
Stephanie sucks, dude.
Yeah, she'll see Mae Martin on there, and then she'll go on.
Right, Mae Martin. Right, the
something.
second. Yeah, exactly.
You know,
can't
she'll
be
see
dealing
David
with that.
Baddiel, and then she'll have to go on a rant online.
Can't be dealing with that.
All right.
Can't be dealing with that.
Congrats to Tom. Congrats to here's the current top rank. Great Britain at number 1, number 2, Alex Schwimmerman, number 3, Slater, followed by Touchy Admer and Boston Robbed. And then the rest is Calvin, Antsmove, myself, Gunch, Uncle Jay's, Aileen, and Steve. Boat Boy is in last, but again, this is a long game.
It's a long game. Don't worry about it.
You know, I don't think I've ever been in the front at the beginning. I've always had to catch up.
No, in fact, the fact that I'm in first now has me worried.
Yes, right?
Yeah, like because everyone who has been in first, I don't think has ever ended in first.
I do have one last thing to say. There was one moment where I'm just like, ugh, I can't imagine a worse team to have been put on than the one that has Coach, Joe,
Colby
and Colby.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
these three peas in a pod.
Brooke was not having it when Coach was swapped over, and it cut to him with Joe like, "This is a great swap. This is the best swap ever."
Yeah.
Brooke just like, ugh.
I said, Tom. I did the exact. I went, ugh.
I just don't. I don't see Coach, Joe, or Colby winning this thing.
It's ridiculous too because Coach
which
is
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Coach is just like
he's a ridiculous human being.
He's ridiculous because he's like Joe. Joe is great because he's laid the groundwork for honor and valor, or whatever the two fucking stupid things that he fights for.
Honor and integrity.
Honor, integrity, whatever. He's laid the foundation. I'm like, yeah, Joe plays an honest game to a fault. Do you not realize that you don't like, he's
Coach,
he's doing the thing that I want to do, but at the same time I'm telling everyone that I'm playing an honest integrous game.
He loves the smell of his own brand, that man.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like that's all right, we should get off Survivor. This isn't a Survivor podcast. Sorry if you don't watch, but it is the 50th season, so we do have the fantasy league going. So don't worry. There's seasons are short. Guys, Pokemon Pokopia is really good. In fact, it's so good that I am worried that I'm gonna have to get a second Switch because
Teresa's playing,
but she has just started it. And so this weekend she will probably get a lot of time in. It is so I've basically just gotten through, I would say like the first couple hours are kind of a tutorial, but not in a like handheldy tutorial way. Like you can kind of just progress. In fact, this is how they should do Pokemon games in many ways, in that like if you know what you're supposed to do, you can just go do it, and like there will be things throughout the game where there are like little sparkly notes like on the ground where there's everything's squares like Minecraft, everything's like blocks, and I'll see a little sparkly thing, it'll go over to it, and it's a hint for a Pokemon, and the hint will be like, oh, there's a Pokemon that wants to like move in, but it needs this kind of environment, and it's like, oh, I need tall grass next to the water, so I need to have water first, and then I need to have tall, right? But I've already figured that, I've already done that. Like I'm finding the hints for the Pokemon and like how to get them to come in and what I need to do like after I've already accomplished it, instead of the typical way you end up having a tutorial of like, go find the hint, read the thing, do the thing. The stuff is out there, and if you know what you're doing, you can just largely ignore it and just play through, which is nice. But the tutorial is basically a full day, and you just have to get through like collecting certain Pokemon, which let you build up your area and build the Pokemon Center. Once you've done that, you're essentially through the tutorial and the main game opens up. I was very unaware of how big this game was. This is something that I think has become a bit of a meme online. I have seen quite a few reels of people reacting to the scope and size of this game. So I knew that going into it, that like the actual world itself is huge. But the thing I didn't know, which I then Googled later, because I'm just like collecting Pokemon. Pokemon are just coming into like my neighborhood so quickly that I was like, how many Pokemon are in this? I honestly expected like maybe there were like 80 Pokemon. There's over 300 Pokemon in this game, which I didn't expect because of just the way like the game works, you know?
Tom's first was very like, ugh.
He's like, oh yeah, I know.
It was because I hadn't, when you like speak for the first time in a minute and you don't gauge it right.
Yeah, sure.
I hadn't gauged them right. There was a lot more emphasis. There was a lot more emphasis than I planned for. It was meant to just be an agreeable one, but it became quite like, 300. You say?
Yeah. The game is very heavy on Gen 1, at least at the start.
Yeah, because the Gen 1's the best.
Yeah.
Still.
Well, so like Tangrowth, the evolution of Tangela is like the professor right? And you're a
Really?
Ditto. Humans don't exist.
Oh.
And the area you're in is a town that is destroyed. Like the town is like the area is a total wasteland. Everything's dried up and the Pokemon Center's crumbled. And your Ditto misses having a human, so turn yourself into a little human dude. And you come across a Squirtle, and Squirtle's very thirsty. So you transform into a little Squirtle, and you get that boy wet. You can squirt on that Squirtle, you can get him wet,
Mm.
and then you can get the whole area wet. So
Mm.
you just spend the first like 20 minutes of the game just squirting everywhere. Then you get yourself a Bulbasaur.
Mhm.
You can transform. You can get little Bulbasaur vine arms, and you can make tall grass. Then you can get a Charmander, and Charmander lets you, like, he can breathe fire, and you can start campfires. And the next thing you know, you've got Scyther. And then suddenly you have like a Gen 5 Pokemon with, what is his name? Is it Drillbur or something? Oh no, Drillbur I
yes.
did get.
Dilbert?
I'm thinking of Girder maybe, or
Yes, the
the little
one
guy
with
that
the,
holds the girder. Like, yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Oh, Timber.
Timber.
Is the first,
Yes,
is the
that's
Timber one,
that's
and
the one
then
I
it
have. I have
becomes
Timber
Girder.
and I have Hitmonchan, and so it's like, oh, cool. Now I can like break up the block. So I was able to like break open this wall, and now I can access the beach. And because I access the beach, I've got Magikarp, and then I got a Drifloon who can like take me away to like this dream area. There's like multiplayer, and there's
It's a special
it's so much
place.
more of a video game than Animal Crossing was
Mhm.
Okay.
because you can
Yeah,
jump.
people are really liking it.
You can
because you can jump. Yeah.
free space move around, free move around the camera. You're actually like doing stuff, like you have different Pokemon moves that you're using on the fly. It's a lot more fun than I thought. I thought this would be a game that Therese would play and I would have fun playing it with her. But I was like, oh, this would be great for Therese. I'm very much like a little bit addicted to this game right now. To the point where like I barely touched. I expected to come in here and I would have played a lot more of Slay the Spire 2 than I have touched Pokemon Pokopia, and I've barely touched Slay the Spire 2. I did one run. I got my ass absolutely. I swear to God, that game is harder than it was. It is. I think this new game is harder than the first one.
It might just be out of shape.
Yeah, it might be.
It
It might be. But I did text. I text a mutual friend, Reese, about it. He's a big Slay the Spire guy, and he said that the bosses seem way harder than they used to be. Also, but I did have the same thought. I'm like, I'm probably just rusty. But it was tough. But yeah, I haven't gone back to it because I'm just playing Pokopia because it's really good. I haven't explored the island thing yet, but there is you can get a cloud island. So it's like, this is an always online, like basically like a server that like, this is my shared cloud island. So like my friend can go to it and work on it. Therese can go to it. Like we can have like a shared location that anyone can access at any time and like build on. Kind of like you can with like a Minecraft server, which is very cool because Nintendo's not, like Animal Crossing, you only had the one island per house, right? This is that idea, but it's on the cloud. Like on Animal Crossing, if you had a Switch, doesn't matter how many users you have, they all shared the same island. You couldn't have separate island profiles in Animal Crossing. In this game, you have your own world, but you can have a shared world, and that shared world isn't just tied to your console. Like your friends can go to it as well. It's like that's very cool. So I'm optimistic that I'll be playing this for a while myself. I think Therese is going to be playing this for a very long time.
You're gonna
Hopefully
have to
not so much that I have
Switch.
to get. Yeah, I know. I might.
Because she's gonna be wanting to, because she travels a lot. Like she's gonna want to.
No, she would never take a Switch on her travel. No.
No. Oh, okay.
No. Because when she's traveling for work, she's like, that's like when she's like on set. So those are like 13-hour shoot days, and it's like, it's like.
I think he means more on the plane.
But
oh yeah.
But she might not be. She might not be that kind of. But she is the.
She's not. Yeah.
She is the most adult person I know in my friend group.
Okay, yeah. No, she's narcoleptic. She just falls asleep on the plane. She's just out. I'm really jealous of it. She gets on the plane and within 15 minutes she has her eyes closed and is asleep. I'm so jealous of that.
Yeah. Cool. No,
it's great.
Pokopia. People are crazy for it.
I did play one other game. Could I talk about it very quickly? Just because Penny is standing up watching Miss Rachel very close to the TV, so Just don't know if at any point she's gonna start freaking out. Did you play this game I talked about, Alex? Ooh.
Yeah, so I played Ooh, and I beat it, and I finished it, and I got everything that you could possibly do in it. So it
You
was
had not texted me about it. What do you think?
I had to wait for this because it's
Okay.
not like it was because I finished it within like 2 days. So I
Yeah,
was
it's
like,
not a
all right,
very
might as
long
well
game.
just might as
Quick
well
game.
hold it.
Kind of like that time flies or minute.
I kept getting blown away on how this game taught you things, taught you moves that you could do, but it actually didn't teach you the moves. You taught yourself the moves. And uh the only thing you're a little dude and you get eaten by a bird and you're traversing in the bird and you get one bomb to start and then you get another bomb and then that's it. You got two bombs. And it's basically you don't have a jump. So the bombs are the way that you basically move around in this like Metroid style, like the map is, you get to like zoom out, see a map that looks kind of like a Metroid map. Anyway, you're never upgrading though. You're never finding upgrades. What you're doing
Yeah.
is you're encountering
You use the bomb, Tom. You drop a bomb and you use the bombs to either push you like sideways or into the air, like by being above the bomb.
but you
It'll
can't
like
jump on top of a
that's how you
bomb.
jump.
Right.
You can't jump up on top of a bomb. So the
Yeah, you
bomb
could
comes
drop it below
under.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, it comes up under you. You can move off of it. What is amazing about this game was that you thought like, oh, okay, I can use the bomb to jump. And then you get to another area and you're like, okay, wait, I can't do what I thought I could do. Wait, if I try this, oh, I could do this as a move. Okay. And then you get to the end of a certain part and there's no reward. It's
No.
just a door to get you back to where you were, where you thought you couldn't progress before. But because you just learned this new move that you could do the whole from the beginning of the game,
It's
you could have done this.
unbelievable.
You could have done this from the beginning of the game, and you find another section, and you're like, oh, I can do what I taught myself in this section, and then you teach yourself another move, and
Yeah.
you go back, and again, you get to the end of that section. There's no reward. It's just the reward of you figuring out
Yeah.
what this game has to offer, and it
There's
keeps
only
going.
one time where you can't actually like progress backwards or like where you have to go a certain way and it like gates you, and that is because you have to get like there is one upgrade. That's when you go from 1 to 2 bombs.
Yeah, one
And
to
there
two
is
bombs.
stuff you can't do until you have those 2 bombs. But man, even if you told me when I had that second bomb, Alex, that I could now beat the game, I never would have figured it out because I had
No.
to go
There
through
were
each
other-
section. I had to learn all the
Yeah.
things you can do with just
But
the
what's
same
funny
move
is
set.
but what's funny is that the learning again is not the game telling you the move. You
Yeah.
figure out the move. It's
Because they design each area
unbelievable.
to teach like it's like okay, we're gonna teach you now that actually momentum is a thing that carries forward here, and so like
Yeah.
we're gonna teach you that like actually if you go off screen and come back, the blocks that like you made disappear, like there's all these little things that you didn't realize were happening in
I'll
the
give
game.
I'll give you like a spoiler, but not really a spoiler. So if you want to play this game, you don't want to know a certain move that you definitely wouldn't think at the beginning, turn it off. But at some point, you'll figure out that you can get the bombs on your head, and you need to get the bomb on your head for something. And that's something I never even
Yeah.
considered because you
Yeah.
never needed to do that. And
No.
all of a sudden, you encounter this area, and you're just like, wait, I can't blow these blocks up unless I get a bomb like
On my
on
head.
my, I guess it has to go on my head. And you're
Yeah.
like, I got to figure out how to get it on my head. And you do. And it is, that's what, I mean, like, that's what amazes me. Like in Metroid, obviously you keep going to a new area, you get to the end, you're rewarded with something,
Yeah.
a bomb, a new move, what have
And
you.
you know
a
that they're
better
gated
gun.
too, because in Metroid it's like, oh, well, it's a blue door. I don't have the blue gun,
Right, I
right?
have
It's
the blue
like,
gun. Right.
whereas this,
Like,
it's like,
that's the funniest thing. When I got
I don't
to
know how
the
to get
end,
up there.
right, when I got to the end of my first section and it was just a door that could bring me back to the first part, I'm like, oh shit. I was like, wow, that is like it like clicked and I'm like, shit, they're just teaching me how to play this game. And again, it's just me teaching myself how to play the game. It's awesome. And then they really turn it on head on it on bleh. There's secret areas that were available the whole time you were
The
playing.
whole time.
The whole time
whole
you were
time.
playing, there were secret areas. You could have gotten it, but you don't learn. You don't think to do the secret area thing until the end, and then you're like, "Oh wait, could I have done that in another location?" And you're like, "Oh my god!" And then those areas are the hardest parts, And there were a couple real ones where I stopped playing. I think it was I beat it. Did I beat it this morning or the other morning? I don't know, but I went to bed thinking about a puzzle because I was like, I got to go to bed. But
I'm still thinking about this.
I'm still thinking about how to do this because I'm like, because the answer, the answer isn't I need something. The answer is I need to figure out how to manipulate these bombs and my body into doing what I wanted to do. And how do I do that?
I need to come up with something else because I don't have the answer yet. It's here. It's available to me. I have no idea what it is.
For the most part, you get into a frame, like you get on the screen, and the solution to the puzzle you're looking for is within the four corners of the screen. Yeah. Most of the time. It's in
not literally the corners, but it's it's
within the window of the screen. Yeah. It's within those four corners. Like that's you got to solve that, and there's nothing you need. There's just you got to figure out what to do. And it's two buttons: plant bomb, explode bomb.
That's it.
It's a great game.
Yeah, it's a game that I'd heard of before because it actually almost made our top 10 at GameSpot last year. Because there was someone on the team who had played it, and basically, like, a little insight into how the process works is we start the deliberations on Game of the Year. Firstly, we do like a mathematical one, right? People vote on their top 10, and then we do a mathematical thing. Then we have talks about, like, do we want to move things? Like, is this really our number one? Blah, 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 blah. And then people can, like, make cases for games that, like, really didn't make the list, but it's, like, only because no one played them. And so it was one of these games that was quick enough for a bunch of people to go and play real quick and then come back and be like, this was awesome. I would totally, like, vow for it, but I still think
it's
that
like
the
length
at the end of
of
the
a
day
movie.
we didn't pick it didn't make it, but it was one that a lot of people at work liked for sure.
And Tom, the next time you're like, I'm just gonna put on Lord of the Rings because I do that a couple times a year at least. You know, I'll just be like,
okay,
like I'm just gonna put on Lord of the Rings. Like
I'm a massive fan of those movies. I haven't watched them since like COVID.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, I haven't watched them since COVID. I wanted to go see them in theater. Oh, I guess I watched Return of the King in that live orchestra. But
you should. I mean, even if you're not, you should just throw them on. They're great.
I mean,
this is your call to go watch them again.
It's just though I've seen them so many times. If I'm gonna,
you don't need to do the extended edition.
No,
I know you have to.
No, you have to. You have to. There's no effing way I'm putting the theatrical version.
Well, all I'm saying is you can throw on Lord of the Rings, right?
Watching the theatrical version would be so weird now because at this point I've definitely watched the extended editions more. Yeah. So I'd get to a scene, I'd be like, wait, what happened with this and that?
I'd be like, where's Merry and Pippin getting high?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, old Toby. And like trying to, and then Galadriel gives all the gifts. She doesn't do that in the theatrical version. Like I can't watch it.
I mean, I agree. I always watch these. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna have to start them again this weekend. They're so good. I love them. I mean,
I do love them. I do love them, but the thing is like a movie that I love like that. I'm not a throw a movie on in the background person.
Yeah.
If I'm watching a movie, I'm watching a movie. So that's why.
What about a movie that you've seen like a million? Like Back to the Future could be out in the background. I just played in my head.
It could be, but I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm going to throw Back to the Future on while I'm doing something.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah, true.
Yeah,
I don't do that either.
I got, like, Brooke, I'll watch things in the background if Brooke is watching a movie, and I'll tangentially, like, pay attention a little bit. But
I'll do movies a lot late at night.
To put it on. There you go. Look.
Because Therese will fall asleep. So, like, the amount of times I'll be like, oh, you want to start something? Do you have enough? Like, are you awake enough to start? You know, last night, you're awake enough to start One Piece? And she was like, yeah. And we 25 minutes into it, she was out cold. So most of the time, like, I'll look at her and I'll be like, I'm just going to put a movie on. Because I'll know, like, within 30, 45 minutes, she's asleep. And I'll just let the movie keep playing. And then, you know, that's when I'll also usually put on something I've seen. If I've seen it, I don't have to pay full attention, you know?
I got to start. I want to watch One Piece. This is a show that I'm like, I don't want it to not happen. Like I want to watch it now.
So first of all, I saw Matt the other day. It was great. We had such a good time. Therese was able to like move meetings around and like finish work early so she could take care of the kid. And we went out early. We went to the Yard House. We got happy hour, which was great. I got
the Yacht House in LA Live. No,
there's more.
There's probably more. Yeah,
we went to the one at the Burbank 16 with the biggest movie theater in the world.
Oh, you watched
the US,
the premiere or whatever?
Yeah, we went. So it was the first 2 episodes. I got the yard, so I was drunk. It was great. Those first 2 episodes especially work really good as like a film. Like when it ended, I was like, wait, I have 6 more episodes to go watch. I was like, that's great, because it felt like watching a movie, because the production quality is really high. I'm going to tell you right up front, first episode, it's really fun. It's very good. It's a little uneven at times because they do so much in that first episode, and it feels like they shot this chronologically, and I know they actually did shoot the first episode stuff first because they were building those sets already, like at the end of season 1. There was a huge gap in time from when they filmed season 1 and when they filmed season 2 because of the strikes. The first episode feels like everyone's kind of getting their bearings back with their acting, and there are a lot of new characters that are introduced and only have a few lines. And whenever there's a lot of times they're like actors, their first couple, they gotta figure the character out. So that first episode's a little uneven, but it's very fun. The second episode is phenomenal. Second episode's amazing. And I think, Tom, this is picking up right where you like paused in the manga or whatever you got up to.
Yeah, I'm probably like a couple of episodes into the season. I don't know.
Did you get past Logetown?
Yeah.
In the manga?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got to all the numbers and those guys, Mr. Wednesday.
Okay.
And
Did you
Mr.
get up
Friday
to
and-
Whiskey Peak?
Did
you get up to Chopper? Tony Chopper?
No, we didn't get to the deer.
Okay, so you will pass where you were up to in this
Yes,
season.
I will. Yes.
And they are already filming season 3, so it's coming out next year. I'm hoping. I haven't looked up to see how they're, but it was great. It was great. We'll probably watch a few episodes this weekend. I will probably watch the rest on my own because I just can't wait that much longer. I got to see what's happening. But it's very good. It's very good.
Sure. Very cool.
What are you playing, Tom?
Yeah, honestly, I've only really been playing 2 things. Still been playing. Huh?
Here we go.
Still been playing Crimson Desert for work, so a lot of my time has been spent in that.
How is it? How is it? I did see it.
Cannot talk about it
next
Thursday. Okay. Next Thursday.
All right.
Yeah. Nice try, Chooms. Nice try.
It is a big game, so there's a lot to do.
You can text me later.
Anyway. Yeah, text me after this.
So I've been playing that in a time that I have to play games, and then because I have been playing for work, I have been getting some matches of Marathon in with work.
Okay, this is what I wanted to know.
Let him talk.
All right. I'm sorry.
Look, it is a game that the more you play, the better you understand it, the better you understand what you need to be doing, what you need to be looking for. You get a better sense of your capabilities against the bots, against other runners. You understand like what the distance of sound is, like, and you can tell, like, and knowing the map locations really helps. So, like, it is one of these games that the more you play and the more you get to understand it, like, the more you enjoy it. So I am having more fun with it now, and I do agree that the Outpost map, which is the 3rd available map at this point, which you can't unlock until you get to, like, level 12, and has a bunch of really cool features. A lot of people are applauding this as, like, one of the best first-person shooter map designs in a long time, and it's very cool. So that's neat. And yeah, now that I have all of the factions unlocked, I've got a lot of different quests, and even if I lose stuff, I know that, like, oh, if I just do a faction quest, like, they're going to give me even better stuff. So I need to lose stuff because, like, my vault is filling up quicker than I can, like, lose things at this point. And so, yeah, I'm enjoying it. I don't know if it's a game that if you guys wanted to jump into, obviously you'd have to purchase it, and then, like, that's a big hurdle to ask for a game like this. And it does require, like, sticking through I think a good chunk of it to get to the enjoyment, the fun, because I am having fun now. That was the question after we did that run of, was that fun? And I was like, no, like we totally like played scared. We played it super cautious. Now I can play it super cautious, but at the same time know when to engage. And I can get into the fun and get stuck. And I can start like and tactically figuring out like how to take down the bots. So I am actually having fun on the runs whilst also maintaining like a level of caution. So that is different. But will it be something that I stick with? Will this be
I was just going to ask, is this...
Will this be a game that exists in a year's time? I don't know. Like
once
I'll
you
be
don't
honest
have
with you,
to play
buddy.
this for work anymore, are you going to be playing it still?
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you, buddy. The tone in your voice and the way that you're speaking, it sounds like you've had maybe a tick up in fun.
Yes,
but not a
not a
big extravagant. Like,
no, this is not. This is
you've made
not
it sound like beer. Right? Like when you start drinking and it's like, oh, I don't like it. It's like you just need to drink enough beer and then you're going to get used to it. And then once you understand the beer, you're going to be really into this is like the IPA of video games, right?
The IPA of video games.
It's really hoppy. It's for a niche crowd. Like you just have to know beer. If you just understood the beer.
I think I might like IPAs more than I like this game, which maybe says everything you need to know. Yeah, no, like it is not. This is not like the, oh my god, Bungie's back, baby. This is the must play. They've created a new awesome unit, and they have created a new awesome universe.
How much better is it when you go in solo now, or is it still mostly better because when you're playing with a group?
I played it solo. I have more fun in groups,
right?
Because the getting. What is fun about the most fun I have in the game is when you have the clash with the other runners, and when you do that in a group of 3, and you're like, oh, he's up there, like, oh yes, nice, you got him. Oh fuck, the teammate used his ability and now he's sneaking back around, and you have more runners on the map that in the team composition. All 3 of you have different things you can do. So one is like sending in the drone to like, oh, we had a great moment where we had one guy and he's like, I think I hear something, lifts up the drone, sends the drone down. He sees a bunch of like a whole group of runners go into one building, and it's that really small. We played it in the slam. It's like the small building that's like infested with bugs in the very beginning. It's one of the first quests. And so we know, like, oh, it's a really small building. There's only so many exits. Let's just wait outside for them. And then, like, we just kind of waited for them to come out. And as they came out, we jumped them. And it was a little bit sticky. Like, one of our guys went down, but we were able to ultimately make it. And they had a ton of really good loot on them. And it felt so rewarding. And so, like, you are able to create those moments more when you have the dynamics of the 3 players. And so I enjoy that more. Solos... that moment of still getting like the upper hand on another runner when it's just one-on-one is still fun, but it's kind of like you kill them or they kill you, and that's kind of the outcome. Whereas you can lose both of your guys, and you could maybe even still beat the other 3. Like it's not over until it's over kind of thing, and it can play out very differently. Whereas with solos, it's a way more binary. Either you kill me or I kill you kind of thing. So it is less fun in that way. It doesn't have my favorite moments.
Right.
But the shooting feels really great. Now that I understand the different bots and what they do and their weak points and all of this, like they're easier to take down. They also kind of they increase the time to kill on the bots as well, because they were like, we get it. It's a problem with resources. Like people were complaining about like how much ammo they were having to spend just fighting bots, and ammo was pretty scarce in the game. If you don't bring a lot into the match,
you mean they decrease the time to kill them? Like it's easier to get them down?
It's easier to kill the bots now. Okay. They take you don't need to deal as much damage. Yeah. But they still deal a lot of damage. Like you cannot be kind of caught unawares by them. and yeah, and the interplay of the different abilities in the 3-player is really fun. Like having, whereas, you know, in solo, I'm just playing the assassin character that can throw the smoke bomb and go invisible because it's the most viable for solo play. Whereas when I'm in a trio, you know, we have a you know, usually someone's playing a healer, the recon, like you can switch it up a bit. So yeah, there's this game. It's honestly like the most, I think, unfortunate outcome for this game. Because it's not a stinker. It's not like Bungie doesn't have it anymore. Like this game fucking sucks. Like throw it in the trash. Sorry, high guard situation. But it's
Welcome
not the it's not the
high guard.
High guard.
You know, someone said that we sounded like that episode of Parks and Rec where they were talking about.
I saw that comment. I don't remember. Yeah. I don't remember that moment from the show.
But I went back and I watched Bobby Newport, and I went back and watched that episode. And that's such a good episode. Parks and Rec is a funny fucking show.
But it isn't also, so it's not a train wreck. Far from it. It's a good game, but it's also not the slam dunk. It's also not the slam dunk. Like, Bungie's back. Everyone wants to play it. It's the thing. Like, Pokopia's eating its lunch now. This Crimson Desert game is going to come out.
Seems like a pretty niche.
It is.
Game.
It is. It's pretty niche. Like, I don't. You know. I think that. You know. It's. And that's the problem. Is like, like there's going to be a lot of people where if they have to shut this game down are going to be disappointed.
They'll just go back to Arc Raiders. Right, like they'll just go back to whatever other extraction.
Maybe
game. That's where these people are coming from. Like I really doubt that the majority of these people aren't people that were already playing like extraction games like this.
Oh sure,
it's just not. You know, I mean, Tom, everything you've said, it still doesn't sound as like because you remember what we did, right? We played Marathon and we were like, "Fuck this," and we went. The next day or 2 days later, we played Helldivers.
Yeah,
we played Helldivers again. I don't even think we talked about it on the podcast, but
we the
entire thing, beginning to end, was
fun.
Amazing.
Yeah, fun.
Like we were like, you talk about that moment you had, right? And I'm like, this sounds like every 30 seconds we had in Helldivers. Every 30 seconds in Helldivers was like, fuck, they're all over me. Oh, I'm down. Someone got me up. Oh, I need an extra.
It's a different experience, but yes, there is more kind of like consistent fun to be had. It's easier to jump into a match. Like has a lot more going for it.
Yeah.
And a lot more kind of points to latch onto it than I think Marathon does.
Sure.
You know, and so that's so I mean, you know,
it's just funny to me, like where a game
that's
like kind of lampooning the evils of capitalism with Helldivers, it's a less like it feels like a game that is much less capitalistic and more generous to the player than a game like Marathon, which is like, oh, if you want things, you have to work for them, and then you're going to lose them, and then you'll have to get them again and again, and you can spend real money if you want to get things, but otherwise, like you have to. Like Marathon feels, again, I only played during the server slam, but that's kind of all I needed to know to tell. Like that doesn't feel like a game that is kind to its player. It feels like the genre itself, like the way they build that game, is meant to extract as much time from you as possible, so that they will extract as much money from you as possible.
Sure.
While they convince you to extract bullshit from their game. Right.
Yeah, it's a very well made game, but I don't think there's any airs of it being.
Well, the shooting is, but like you know, they know how to shoot guns, right? Like we have that in Destiny. Like we've that.
But what I'm saying is like at its core, and I'm sure that these guys like enjoyed making this game, or like in some way wanted to make this game. But at the end of the day, it is a byproduct of Sony's live service ambition, whereas even though Helldivers is also a part of the Sony live service machine, it is clearly a game from people who like made the first Helldivers that was quite successful, and they were like, let's fucking ratchet this up to 11. Like, let's take this money. Let's take, you know, it feels like a Hollow Knight story. That game came out, was huge.
What do you think they need for Marathon?
All the time they could.
because Helldivers was such a small team.
I mean,
Marathon's spongy.
I think you put in regular modes. I think you just there's the extraction mode, but you
just
can
put in fucking
deathmatch, put in
battle royale.
Put them in,
dude. I'm
what? I'm telling you right now, I
would buy the game.
Exactly.
I would buy the game.
Yes.
I would buy the game.
Yes, you would.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes,
I 100% would. I 100% play that game.
And this is the thing: is Tarkov eventually, right? The kind of OG thing. It eventually got a deathmatch mode. They eventually put. It's called Tarkov Arena, and
so is that the like break glass in case of emergency thing? You think it's because that I had not considered that at all. I had not considered that they'll be like, hey, we just put a classic deathmatch mode in.
I don't think that they will. I don't think that's on the table. But that's what I would do if I wanted this game to be popular.
I would buy it. They would sell me a copy today if they announced that.
Yeah. Like, and you don't need to really do much. Like, just take a portion of these maps. Like, these maps are good. These are good maps.
I thought they looked very cool.
But they're also fun to again, the more time you spend with them and you learn their pathways and you learn like the shortcuts and everything, like you take one of those buildings and like make it just a map, like there's not a lot you would have to do, but I do not think they would ever do that. And yes, it would be a break glass in case of emergency situation. It would be like
that would
because
be
I think they have currently have no intentions of doing that. Yeah, so I think that would be the thing to, and then put a campaign in, like just make it his thing.
Yeah.
My answer
Here we
is
go.
It becomes a completely different game.
Yeah.
Like that's my answer, and that's the
But
problem.
why can't it? But why? But why can't it be a game like that where you've got the extraction mode, you've got
That's a lot of work.
You've got
it's a lot of work. It took them years to make this, right? Like we're talking like another. Or probably the same amount of time developing these modes, like because it isn't just as easy as I'm saying. Well, yeah, just turn on the deathmatch button,
turn on the deathmatch button,
switch on
baby.
the deathmatch,
switch it on,
cut a piece out of the map, drag and drop it over.
There
boom,
it is.
You got
Copy
yourself,
paste.
You got yourself a game. Like it's
God
obviously much harder to do than that. So it would take time, and they would need to and. How successful would that actually be? Like, yes, it would sell. You two would buy copies, and I'm sure it would sell a lot of copies, but would it sell enough to justify that development? Alongside the fact that you would also need to continue developing just like you can't get rid of the extraction shooter. This isn't a Fortnite situation where they were like, fuck this, we're going to do Battle Royale now. You know, they would need to continue to main that because they wouldn't want to offend their like core audience. And clearly all they can do is this with that time and money, and they're not going to hire people. That would be crazy.
This was interesting to hear from you because Alex and I, while playing Walkabout Mini Golf today, new course is out, we were discussing how much your opinion will have changed, because we both, Tom, were immediately operating under the impression of he's had to play this game for a while. He's going to like it more than he did, just simply out of like Stockholm syndrome, because he has to play this game. And if you have to play this game, and I do feel like there's probably a little bit of a vibe, I don't want to project this onto you, so I won't, but I can't imagine that there's not a small voice in the back of people's heads in game media who are like, man, the vibes just killed Highguard immediately. We don't want to be responsible for it. Like, we don't want this to be put, like, people are probably mad about like critiques at this game coming out before the game launched. Marathon is asking people to wait, like to put a review, which is interesting to me because like not a lot of companies would get away with that. Like wait through the month, see what like a season kind of feels like. They're doing, I guess, like
it's their next map. It's essentially what
but
they're essentially
asking. They like roll out other modes or things like too during it, like, or I don't know.
It's the next map is a different mode.
Okay.
It's apparently like essentially the game's raid, which I don't really understand how that works, but that's what it's designed to be. And yes, they are asking people to hold off on a full review. It's not. It's more of a we'd prefer it. I think.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like
kind
it's
of
just...
like Destiny. Destiny would have gotten higher review scores at launch if Vault of Glass had been a part of people's reviews. I think that's what
sure,
is maybe
every
going
video
through their
game
minds.
would be like, hey, it'd be great if you give us
if you
30
could just
days.
review the version that's
Because,
like 6 months from now.
Our publishers weren't going to allow us to keep running until we had some money coming in. And we have a lot of shit we have to fix. So if you guys want to wait 30, and I'm like, that's very, so I was like, he's definitely, I just felt like no matter what, unless this game is like worse than we thought, you were coming in liking it better. You honestly, he likes it less than I thought he was going to, Alex.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's one of those things that I
thought you were going to try and convince us that this game was good now.
No, I got it all. I got it all from the tone.
In an ideal world, I would love if I could just say, just buy it and we see how, because like I think we could have enjoyment with it, but I'm like.
But we would have fun playing anything.
Helldivers is way more exactly. Why should I do that when I know that if I want to play a game like this or something like that, there are so many other options, not even just Helldivers. And there might be, there'll be something like these things just keep coming out. Why wouldn't I want to wait for the one that is like, oh, it's ticking every single box? Like that's what Helldivers was for us at launch, and we only fell off because that's just how life is. Like, but you even Chris will like, we'll be playing this still by Christmas, right? And like that's how much we felt at the time we were enjoying it. This could be our game that we just keep playing, and so I'm like, why would I put the time and energy into us trying to get onto this? So that's my feeling on it. Like I don't want to.
Seems pretty fair.
Never want to be like, especially if you have to buy it. That's a huge hurdle, and it's like.
Yeah.
And I don't ever want to come and be like, we need to like put effort into this as a trio, unless it's like a slam dunk, and this just isn't. And that's the truth.
And so that's the word.
Yeah, but Chris mentioned Walkabout Mini Golf. The new Hollywood course is out. It is incredible. The music is incredible. The vibe is incredible. Tom, I really think you'd actually like this one a lot.
I'm down.
You're on the Hollywood studio lot, basically going from the front desk, like office, where they where the big head honchos like marketing or whatever, worrying about the money, to the prop room, to the sets, to the miniatures, to the art room, to the edit room, to the viewing room, to the sound stage. It's an awesome fucking course.
They have in that like first executive's office, Tom,
that's
posters up of movies like based on courses that have been in the game. I want every one of those posters. And the other cool thing is there was one poster that I'm like, this is not a course in the game. I'm like, there's got to be a hint. This is the next upcoming course. Then we go to the next hole and boom, that's the movie they're filming right now on the lot. And so all of the course is like, and so some of the other like things really cool. Here, it's like, oh, you're in a different studio here. They were filming something for like the Gothic course. They were filming something for the Venice course. That's really awesome. There's like a ship battle that's happening, and they have like the miniature ships and the water, and like it's
such a well thought out. It's just so good.
I'm down.
Especially because
Lucas, I don't want to hype it up too much.
Lucas worked with Disney. Like he made an animated Disney film, and he's not the only one. There's several people. Like they have an Imagineer who makes these courses. They have a former Disney Imagineer. You can tell that the person who made this worked in film in Hollywood, is familiar with being in a real film set, is familiar with being in a prop room, because I've been in all of these kinds of locations and everything was correct down to like Tom, like the way that they had like a matte painting set up with the camera and you could see through it and it's like lined up correctly so that like the set is lined up with the matte paintings. It is like these people are the only ones that could have made something like this because they actually like they know it, so it's there's a lot of like institutional knowledge that went into making this, and it's very, very also maybe one of the best collections of lost balls in the game and a very good club. This I think could actually be the first course in a while that's going to crack my top 5. Like
wow.
It's right up there for me right now with Venice, and it feels like Venice meets Around the World in 80 Days. 2 of my favorite courses.
Look, I'm down. After this week, after next week, probably. I'm definitely down to get some time in.
Hell yeah.
Very cool.
Let's go to the news.
Miniatures.
Tom, you have a
Lord of
game
the
for
Rings
us?
course. I do.
I need to fill up my water bottle, but you guys go ahead. Very thirsty.
Very good. Okay, news.
They ran Doom on a human's brain.
They did. Well, what was it like? Just cells in a petri dish or whatever?
Yeah, they have human brain in a petri dish. It's like tens of thousands of neurons, I think, and they put Doom on it. So, Tom, this person's like literally. I mean, it's not a person, but this brain is in hell.
Fuck. Christ. Okay, so speaking of Pokopia, it has become the fastest. So we talked last week, it was the highest rated Pokemon game on Metacritic. It has now become the fastest selling Pokemon spin-off ever, selling 2.2 million units in 4 days. Cerebi editor Joe Merrick. This is coming from Chris Compendio, writing for GameSpot. Cerebi editor Joe Merrick compared Pokopia's sales figures to those of other Pokemon spin-offs, showing that the new release is already the 12th best-selling spin-off.
That's amazing.
It's already overtaken fighting game Pokken Tournament and a bunch of other games. It's hot on the heels of Pokemon Coliseum, which was the Pokemon Stadium spin-off, like for GameCube. So yes, it's the fastest selling spin-off so far. And people are having a hard time getting like copies because physical copies.
Oh, the physical ones?
Yeah.
It's just a game key card though, right? That's what I was under the impression of. But I guess people want those.
Yeah. And in fact, it was such in demand that Amazon hiked the price up by $10.
That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up.
There's another news piece that PlayStation is testing out dynamic pricing, which is not great. So there you go, Pokopia. Everyone's loving it. Everyone's buying it. Okay, so Crimson Desert. So everyone that is reviewing the game.
Keep going. I got to check on something too now.
Sounds good. Everyone that's reviewing the game is playing on PC, but the developers Pearl Abyss put out gave Digital Foundry, the kind of de facto like pixel peeping YouTube channel out there and also website. They gave them a console copy and actually allowed them to talk about it early. Basically they got to play on PS5 Pro, and essentially if you're playing on PS5 Pro, you are getting a PC-like experience, and especially because they said that the PS5 Pro version of the game wasn't even running the latest version of PSSR, which is PlayStation Super Sampling or Sampling. Whatever it is, it's it's PlayStation's own custom DLSS, which is Nvidia's upscale tech. It's their own custom version of that, and PSSR 2.0 will
what the DLS, the PSSR, what the hell is going on?
So soon a 2.0 release of PSSR is coming out, which should also improve how the game performs on PlayStation 5 Pro.
I saw a great GameSpot video on this and all the different resolutions that the game is running.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you should go to GameSpot.
I saw it on Instagram. I was influenced by someone named Tom Caswell.
Yeah. So on the highest end, you are getting PS5 Pro is getting on the highest end on the quality mode, native 4K at 30 frames per second with ultra ray tracing. The balanced mode is an upscaled 4K at 40 frames per second with high ray tracing, and on the lowest end you have a performance mode that is also upscaled to 4K, but this time from 1080p versus 1440. So it's being upscaled from a lower resolution, but you're able to hit 60 frames per second. In fact, they say you can get even more than 60 frames per second if you have a VRR display, a variable refresh rate that allows for integers rather than like locked kind of frame rate amounts. And that is also with high ray tracing. So if you're playing on PS5 Pro, you are getting the best experience. Series X and PS5 are the exact same specs. On the lowest end, you have 1080 at 60. On the highest end, you have upscaled 4K at 30 frames per second, and then various levels of ray tracing. And apparently this game runs on the Series S, which I guess it has to if it's going to come out on Xbox. 720p at 40 frames per second with no ray tracing on the Series S in its performance mode. 1080p, 30 frames, no ray tracing on its quality mode. So it seems that even if you don't have the PS5 Pro, it's still going to run decently on the Series X and PS5. And hopefully there aren't any technical issues with that. So there you go. That's for Crimson Desert. And then here is the most relevant to our world. We got some more Project Helix details because Microsoft is doing everything it can to change the conversation around it and Xbox. So they are just... They're like, fuck it, we're making a new console. Here are details. Like, it's coming around the corner. Don't worry about all of the turmoil and trials and tribulations we've been through. Next
They got to
console,
convince
baby.
people to buy this and not the Steam machine. That's what this is.
Yes, and I wonder if, and I think that they probably saw the lack of Steam machine news and were like, okay, this is an optimal time because, like, people are waiting for Steam machine news. We can swoop in and start talking about it.
Well, and Microsoft is probably able to more easily secure the components at the prices
100%.
they want than Steam is.
100%. Still think
we won't
it's going to be
have
a
choice because the
very
monopoly.
expensive right. Still think it's going to be a very expensive console. I don't know if anything they're talking about is going to convince anyone to leave PlayStation or come to PC or like whatever.
No. I think I'm talking about more of them just retaining as much of their Xbox as possible, not even gaining. You know, Tom, growth is out the window for the Xbox as a console.
Well, then it's doomed from
it
the
is.
jump,
Which
I think is the case, and I think that this is like their last. This is going to be their last attempt, and if this doesn't hit, it's done. Basically, they've said that developers are going to get their hands on dev kits in 2027 next year, so don't expect it until fall of next year at the earliest. I think this is going to be a 2028 thing. I think the world will be a completely different place by the next fall. Anyway, who is it here? Jason Ronald, Xbox executive, says it delivers an order of magnitude leap in ray tracing performance and capability, integrates intelligence directly into the graphics, a bunch of absolute nonsense. So this thing is going to be bigger and better than ever. We know it's going to play PC games, and it is going to get in the hands of developers at some point next year. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is the first $1,000 console from one of the big three. So there we go. That's the news of the week.
Hell yeah.
I'll be buying one of them.
I do have one bit of news. There was Future Game Show today. A lot of it was stuff that was already at like Steam Next Fest or has been like there was stuff that was shown before, but there was a game I'd not seen before, which looked so fucking cool, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
It's called ReVamp. Did you see this today?
No.
It's by Digital Sun, the people who made Moonlighter.
Okay.
You play as Dracula, right? You've got Dracula's castle, and it's a roguelike castle defense game that plays, you build out Dracula's castle the same way you did with those old Fallout Shelter games. So it's like a Fallout Shelter style roguelike, like run-based game.
Okay.
That's fucking rad. Because I loved that Fallout Shelter game when it first came out, and then it just became like they started just monetizing it heavily, and it was just like, all right.
It's crazy. You know. Bethesda says that Fallout Shelter has made more money than every single Fallout game combined.
I mean, it was a really cool game. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if this game does well, that if they're like, all right, run-based Fallout Shelter, like just copy it, just do it, because this looks rad and the art style looks cool. I mean, Dracula's cool, right? Like Castlevania's dope. Dracula's dope.
Cool.
Dracula's cool, right?
Here's the thing,
right?
The moment you said Dracula, I was like, oh, I cannot wait for that Castlevania game from the.
Oh, I know.
And
I'm so annoyed I'm so annoyed you picked it up.
I did? Good.
You picked it
I
up on
figure-
Fantasy Critic.
I did?
You
Hell yeah.
bastard.
Oh,
Good.
it's going to be some nice, juicy numbers
good,
for Tom.
good.
Yeah. That was good. I saw that you picked it up, and I realized I had forgot to bid on it.
Fuck yeah.
Good for
Hell
you.
yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, because I think I dropped something.
Yeah.
I figured out
We're gonna play a game. We're gonna do a challenge. What order do we want to do stuff in?
let's do the game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, that's what I was gonna say.
I do have a mail. A real quick. I want to do this
Let's
just
do
because this came in before. We have a voicemail. I did want to play the voicemail and just forget. So email at unrankedpodcast.com or go to the show notes to go to questions for the pod on the Discord, or you can give us a call 805-738-8692. That's 805-RE-TUNYA, RETUNYA. Let's leave a voicemail.
Hey there, Unranked crew. Nothing crazy, just calling in with a trashy reality TV suggestion if you're interested at all. I just saw that dropped called Suddenly Amish. Essentially 6 people who join the Amish community and the culture shock that they take on. Pretty interesting. Kind of feels like they put people on the show who probably shouldn't be there. Probably not the best choices for a genuine attempt for people to integrate into the Amish community. But, trashy reality TV, such a thing. Highly recommend. Other than that, stay ranked. Suck it.
That does sound like a pretty good recommendation.
Yeah, that sounds good, rec.
We also got that recommendation. I think it was Slater told us to watch that Lord of the Flies series. I should do that.
Oh yeah, Lord
I should
of
watch
Flies.
that. We're in a rare time where I have a lot of TV on and new TV coming out. So like, it's like One Piece is out. I'm watching watching The Pit, finish Night of the Seven Kingdoms. What else is coming? That Moon Show is coming back. Scrubs is on. There's a lot of TV right now, but I'll check out Suddenly Amish. Sounds good.
All right.
We're gonna play your game, Tom.
Yes, I have it here. So this game, I came up with the witty name for it last week, and now it's escaping me. So we'll come up with that later. But no, it's all good. But essentially what it is there's all this talk about player counts. Oh, how many people are playing this? How many people are playing that? Doesn't even matter. So what this game is going to be is I'm going to give you a game, and you are going to have to guess the closest person to guessing its player count currently, without going over gets a point. With these numbers,
did you write these down? Like, is this the average player count, or is this the live now?
It was the live player count at around 8:45 p.m. today. Okay, so not much is going to have changed. So it was right before the podcast. I have 10 games
here.
These are
Steam concurrent user numbers?
Steam concurrent. This is how many people were playing the game about 2 hours ago. Okay?
Cool. I like this. This is great.
Let's do it.
Okay, so let me just add you guys to the thing here.
Add us to what?
Just my doc, so I'm keeping track of the score.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how many people at 8:45 p.m. today, and this is on Steam. This is just on Steam. Okay, this is not on all consoles, just on Steam. How many people on Steam 2 hours ago, Tuna, were playing Halo Infinite?
I thought you were gonna go with Master Chief Collection.
You want me to text?
Yeah, what are we doing here?
I guess you guys can text me. Yeah, without going over.
Well, Alex could also write it on his Etch Sketch if he has it.
Do you have your Etch?
Yeah.
You want to write your number and then I'll say
write your
mine.
on. Yeah, let's do that. That's the easiest thing. So, how many people this evening around 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time, March 12th, 2026, were playing Halo Infinite?
Okay.
All right, Chris.
Halo Infinite. 6,000.
6,000. Okay.
I went with 4,444.
So the actual amount was 2,276. So neither of you got a point there.
Oh wait, how close do we have to be?
You can't go over.
You can't go
Oh,
over.
you can't go. Oh, you can't go over. Okay, all right.
Yep.
Okay,
Cannot
that's
go
gonna. Sorry, I missed. Teresa was coming in at the time I was
All
handing
good.
something off.
All
Missed
good.
that. All right, I will have
So-
to be more conservative.
2,276 on Halo Infinite. How many people at the same time were playing on Steam Destiny 2?
Ooh.
Okay,
You got
You write
oh,
yours
Tim
down,
is
Alex?
writing. Yeah, he's
Yeah, it's
writing.
written.
okay. I'm gonna guess that there are less people playing Destiny 2 than there were playing Halo. So I'm gonna say 1,200.
Okay.
Okay. I said 999.
Whoa.
Chris gets a point. It was actually
Oh.
7,726. So
Wow.
nearly four. You got to remember, Destiny. That's low for Destiny. Destiny for a long time sits in like the 40 to 50K. But
Yeah.
it hasn't had an update in forever.
Well, that's
and
why
they just
I went so
delayed.
low.
No, but still. It's still a game that, like, despite everything, a lot of people, or at least more people.
The
play
other
than
thought I
Halo
had,
Infinite.
Tom,
yeah,
was a lot of the Destiny players might be playing Marathon.
sure.
So it might be hurting their Destiny numbers.
I'm sure it is as well. But yeah, it's
Which is
it's still higher than Halo. Okay, how many people were playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7? At 8:45.
Is that the
PM?
latest one?
That's the latest one. And to be clear, it is just the Call of Duty. There's only one loader now, right? So you load into Call of Duty. You load into Call of Duty, and like the latest game is there. So
this includes then anyone playing Black Ops and Call of Duty 6, or
I think so. Yeah, I guess so, because that's the only way to pull the number.
Yeah, so if people are playing like Warzone,
older, no, I think Warzone is its own tracker. Let me just double check on that, because that's going to really change things.
Yeah, that is
yeah.
important.
Is Warzone included in this? I don't think it is.
I mean, can you just look up Warzone's current one versus?
That's what I'm looking for.
Great.
Call of Duty Warzone.
So I would assume if it's tracked separately, then it should be no.
Oh no. Yeah, no, that does okay. It does include Warzone.
Okay, so the question is then,
how many people
playing Call of Duty of any kind?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, that makes a big difference. Fuck, this is tough because if I go over, I can't get any points. You have a number, Tuna?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to guess.
Yeah.
99,000.
Well, I guessed 100,000.
Neither of you got it. Neither of you got a point because it's only 42,998. Which
I had 40K written down until you said that it was more with the.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that that's the number with Warzone is that franchise is
Microsoft really bought that game at its peak.
At the right time. At the right time.
Yeah.
Well,
who would have known? Xbox made another bad deal.
$68 billion. How many people at the same time playing all of Call of Duty were playing? How many people were also playing Counter-Strike 2? Okay, this is Valve's.
Does that include CS:GO? CS2 Go, or is CS2 Go the version of Counter-Strike 2? Is that what it is?
Yeah, Counter-Strike 2 is the version that everyone is playing.
Okay.
I don't know if you can still play Go, but like that, it is the version of Counter-Strike that people play. How many people were playing Counter-Strike 2 at 8:45 p.m.?
People still play Counter-Strike? Wasn't Counter-Strike like popular when we were in high school?
You write down a number and let me know, Tuna.
They do. It's a like competitive, it's one of those professional leagues still.
Is it? All right.
All right, I got a number whenever
All
Tuna's
right,
ready.
I got a number.
Okay, Chris, what are you going to say?
I'm going to guess lower than Call of Duty. So I'm going to go with 28,000.
I went with 20,000.
You went with 20K?
Yep.
Christian went with 28,000. Well, Chris wins. He's the closest. It's actually 802,504 people. It is
Wait,
the
what?
most. It is the most played game on Steam ever, and no one ever comes close to its concurrent count. It is currently the most played game on Steam, and no one even comes close. Slay the Spire
majority
didn't
of
even
Call
come
of Duty's
close.
players are on console. They're on console. They're not
Sure.
in Steam.
Yes, there is no other way to play Counter-Strike 2, so that is a key thing.
That's
but
crazy. Concurrently?
Yeah, concurrently.
Tom, I almost said
Usually
like
there's
100,000,
a
and I'm
million
like, I'm going to look like an idiot. I'm going to lowball this.
Well, look, it doesn't matter because you still got the point.
Because when Alex goes, people are still playing it, I'm like, there's no way he's going to put anything lower than me, like higher than me, even if I go low.
Yeah, no, it's an incredibly popular game, and this is why the state of New York is suing Valve. Sure. Resident Evil 9 Requiem. This game just came out. This is not a multiplayer game. This is our first non-multiplayer.
I really want to play this. I'm gonna wait till I can buy it like used or cheaper or something. I don't know. It's like a 12-hour game. I don't need to spend $80 on that or whatever it is. You know, I'm just gonna wait and get it later.
So how many people were playing Resident Evil 9 Requiem at 8:45 p.m. tonight? Tuna, you got a thing?
I got a number, yeah.
Okay.
PC.
I've just realized that I'm very bad at this.
This came out, what, 3 weeks ago? A month ago?
No, 2 weeks.
2 weeks ago? Okay.
Yeah.
On a Thursday, not on a weekend, and only on PC. I'm gonna get. You have yours down?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has his.
I'm gonna guess 40,000.
Okay, 40K for Chris.
30,000.
30K. Chris gets it again. The total was 58,456.
Okay,
So much closer this time. Much closer this time. How many people are playing Marathon though at the same time?
Oh, see, this is interesting. This is interesting because it's brand new.
Mm-hmm. So it is brand new.
It's probably got the highest numbers it's ever gonna have, Tom. Are they? So here's the thing: is I know what they were during the server slam.
Mm-hmm.
I know what they peak numbers were, and I know what the drop off numbers were, and so I'm trying to decide: do I go lower than those numbers? Do I go in between? Because I after the server slam, after that first weekend, I was like, all right, I don't have any. I'm not gonna play this game. I'm not gonna pay attention to it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a number written down, Tuna?
Not yet.
I think I want to go lower than this because it was free. It was a free thing to play at the time. You didn't even have to be signed up. You could just download it. It wasn't like it was like a thing like most of those, which was always stupid. Like if you're trying to stress test, why are you making me go sign up for it ahead of time and let as many people in, break your shit.
All right, God. Go.
Thursday night, 8:45, concurrent. 68K.
68,000. One.
You piece of shit. I tried to go accurate. I'm definitely going over, you son of a bitch.
68, you say, Chris?
I said 68.
Yeah, unfortunately, Tuna wins this one. It's 54,411. Yeah,
that's a lot close for a game that we were kind of like.
Yeah, but it is not. So for some context, I think it was like 100. So Server Slam peak was like 100-something thousand.
Oh shit!
The game itself peaked at like 80-something thousand.
Oh.
And has kind of been sitting in the 50K range for a while. Okay. Which, if they can sustain that, that's fine. But it's inevitably going to go down, and the question is how low does it go? And that is when you come into problems.
It was the first week, though, Tom. So I was like, oh, I knew this was in the 80s, and I remember it hit the 60s, and I was like, so it's probably closer to 60, but it's probably not to fuck. That was like launch day.
All right, another game that came out recently, High on Life 2. This is the Squanch Games, guns talking to you.
I've heard a lot of positive things about this, actually, this game.
It's gotten some solid reviews. People seem to like it, but how many people are playing it at 8:45 Eastern Time on March 12th? This one came out about a month ago. It was like I think it was like February 13th or something. So it's been out for about 4 weeks.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Chris has a number. Tuna has a number. Chris, what's your number?
Yours written down, Tune?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. 1,000.
Oh, 15,000.
The answer is 344 people were playing High on Life 2.
Okay. Yeah.
15,000 would be amazing for them.
I just figured...
But 344 is low.
I figured there's at least enough people that haven't beat the game probably yet.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, no.
So they're playing it.
Yeah. Yeah, you said what? You said 1,000?
Yeah, I said 1,000.
Yeah, that's totally reasonable. And I think last week it was like 900.
Fuck.
So it was closer. Okay, how many people are playing Baldur's Gate 3 at 8:45 p.m.?
Ooh.
Another single player game. Obviously, a lot of mod support for the game. But it did come out over 2 and a bit years ago now. So how many people are playing Baldur's Gate 3? Tuna seems to be writing a lot of numbers.
All right, I've got to guess.
Okay, Chris has got to guess. Tuna, you good?
Yeah.
Okay. Chris, hit it.
20K.
20K. Okay, 20K.
Big game. Oh,
2.
Tuna says 2.
2, you piece of shit, 2.
Chris gets the point.
Oh.
It's actually 46,237.
Wow. What a game.
What a game. Again,
Dude, what's that hook?
Maybe
what's that
should
hook
have,
behind you?
Maybe
is that Crocodile?
We would play.
No, it's didn't I buy that for something for the podcast one time? Like it was I did like a joke.
I mean, you might have. And I don't remember it. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, Baldur's Gate 3 a game. Maybe we would try. How many people at the same time were playing Master Chief Collection?
Oh.
And were crucially more people playing Master Chief Collection than Halo Infinite?
I know, Tom. Come on, that's what I'm thinking. And the answer is I don't know. I don't know. All right.
Tuna?
Yeah.
Feeling good?
Yeah, feeling real good.
Feel real good. Okay.
Written down?
Yeah, it's written down.
800.
800.
Shit.
And Chris, what did you write, Tuna?
I wrote 3.
I had a feeling you might do that shit. I had a feeling you might do that shit.
Chris gets it again. 5,475 people playing Master
Good.
Chief.
Good for MCC. Good for MCC.
Twice as many as are playing the new Halo game. And then finally, last one. How many people are playing the early access of Slay the Spire 2?
Oh, I know something about this.
It has done well, but how well has it done is the question. How well is it doing right now?
All right.
Is it doing as well as Marathon? Is it doing something closer to a Counter-Strike 2? Where are we falling on the spectrum?
Okay, ready.
Okay. Chris, what's your number?
200,000.
200K from Chris.
All right, I said 44,444.
What the fuck?
44,444. Chris gets it again. It was actually 221,800.
Oh shit! I was way too close.
Damn.
I remember reading. You know what? I was probably reading the high. I thought it was like at half a milli.
It is during its peak in the day.
During the peak. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember reading that and being like, oh shit.
Yeah, no, it's been doing very well, but toward the evening is actually when it starts to go down.
We gotta
again.
get on together. You played the first game, right?
I dabbled in it. It's just one of those games where I'm like, oh, I don't like. I just don't have time to dedicate.
I don't
to it
think I
right
need
now,
to
but...
play the early access through, because when I did
Yeah,
that
and
with
that's the
Hades
other
2, it
thing.
kind of ruined Hades 2 for me. I do want to just try the co-op.
Sure.
Like, I want to try the co-op out, and then I think I might just wait for the game to come out. I don't know.
Nothing wrong with waiting. Excuse me.
All right, I sent you my challenge.
I sent you mine a while ago.
Should I put them all together?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. All right, that'll just take a second.
Do whatever's. Do whatever's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's faster if I just play one.
This one was hard to. This
All right,
one
just
was
do
hard.
one, then the next, and the next.
This one was hard to strat.
Yeah.
Who thinks that they have won?
I'm not confident.
I feel like Alex has probably won.
I just don't know because there's so many variables. So for people that don't know, the challenge was who can in Fire Red beat Brock the fastest. And there's so many variables, especially with the caveat that if there was a tie, it would be based on how many Pokemon we caught. And that was going to be the tiebreaker because we only know up to the minute. So it's not like these other fucking challenges where it's like, oh, you beat me by a millisecond. Like, it might all be the same number. Did you want to spend time catching Pokemon? Did you go to the mart? Did you need a little pick-me-up?
Right.
How many fucking Pokemon did you run into on the way?
Right.
How many times did you do it?
I did it the once because I felt like I had a pretty good run.
I did it twice because I just played through on my own game so that I knew everything I would run into. And as I did it, I was like, I can do that faster. I can do this faster. Gotcha. So then the second time through was like my speed run.
Okay.
Because I was just playing the game also.
I did it twice.
Okay, so the same as me then.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically, I did it twice because I did play through this bit of the game already, but I only did one run for this.
No, I only did one run for this.
Let's
did one run for
then
this.
Let's go with roll the dice. No, let's go with Tom first. It sounds like he's not that confident.
Oh no, I'm stitching them together right now.
Oh, we're gonna go all three.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay. Oh boy.
Yeah. Because once Tom started talking, I was like, great. I don't need to ask you to vamp. Someone's talking.
Right. Vamp a lamp.
Then we're good.
Vamp a lamp, and we're done. And that's it. Do you need more banter, or
do you need more banter?
Yeah, more banter is great.
So it's not that I'm not confident. I just felt like the only thing I could do differently would be like a change up in strategy, and I don't know if that's the move.
Well, I was wondering as well if you had found some sort of glitch or like you had found a way to like speed.
No,
Brock.
I did look up like because I know you like to look up how to do these things quickly. So I did look it up, and it is just other than like I guess like installing some nonsense or playing it on PC. I could have come in here and been like, oh, I played it on an emulator and I can just teleport right to him.
Oh, that's so dick if you did that.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, no, you just have to. I looked and it was like, no, you just have to play it quickly. Like you just have to play it as quickly as possible. So yeah, but again, we had the wrinkle of, well, if you tie, whoever has the most Pokemon is going to win.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like the things that I needed to do quickly, I did as quick as I could have done them.
My assumption is Alex will have won again.
Why? What is that assumption?
Because it's just been with the baby. It has just been difficult for me to give anything as good of a try as it's been in the past. I used to be able to like throw more time and energy at this stuff, and now I'm just like, I don't know, been wiffle balling it,
Okay,
has not been working out in my John Favreau.
John Favreau.
All right. I believe these are I didn't label them, So I believe everyone's is in the right place.
Okay.
Pokemon. Alex, you make the next challenge. What's it going to be?
Oh shit.
Marathon.
Yeah. No. Let me think. Let me give it a think. Oh, cool.
Okay. I mean, the one thing I'll say is
level 11. Yeah.
I'm
This is
level
interesting. You're the level 11.
Wait, how can you be at the same level as me, Tuna, and have the a 1 pip higher of XP? You have 30.
Depends.
It depends on
random.
what you fought.
Well, it's also random. You don't always get...
No, his max is 37. Mine is 36.
Yeah.
Is it not
Oh,
set?
no. Because of, your 4s, your IVs. Like, you know how the Pokemon will...
Oh, I didn't know that these games... I didn't know.
Yeah. You can... And that's like competitive Pokemon. Whenever people talk about breeding Pokemon, it's all about like, oh, they're breeding ones that have like the max possible stats in every... It's so stupid.
So Chris, right off the bump before we play this, Chris is at level 11. Me and Tuna are both at level 13, which insinuates that Chris did not do as many battles.
Yeah, there's one place that I slowed down that I feel like I lost time on, so I'm worried about that. But I am too... I mean, I only fought one person. Every other fight I ran away from. I ran away from every other fight. So
I only fought one person.
Is enough. Did you guys also turn off your battle animations? So like I press start, I turned off my battle animations and sped up text at the beginning.
I sped up text. I didn't turn off the battle animations.
Okay.
Shit.
All right, here we go.
Oh God.
Receiving the boulder badge. Oh, Tuna's clocking out first. I was trying to save it as fast as possible, and then I like hit the wrong button too, and I like brought up the switch menu or something.
Yeah. Oh, I fucked this. Oh, there it was.
Yeah, you did the same thing I did. You're just trying to do it as fast as possible.
He still beat you despite you having turned off the battle animations. What the fuck?
Wait, why is your name Taylor?
Because I went into that menu and I just jumped to start. Like I immediately just jumped to, so I didn't put in a letter. I just left it.
Pick the name for you,
and it was like, "Oh, your name is Taylor," and I was like,
"I did not know it would do that."
Yeah,
that's amazing.
That is amazing.
That's incredible.
Amazing.
That's so funny.
Okay, so we did not catch any Pokemon.
No, did not bother catching anything.
I did not catch.
I bet Alex that ours are seconds apart.
Could be.
Fuck.
Could be.
Damn.
I was actually expecting to come in here and Alex tie me, but have caught a Pokemon, and I was worried about that when I saw.
Wait, this is interesting. From what I'm seeing too, Tom and I. It looks like Tom and I fought the.
You both fought. I didn't fight that guy.
You didn't fight that guy.
How do you
just walk around him?
Just walk around him. I needed.
What do you mean walk around him? Can you walk on this? You don't have to walk on the platforms?
No, you can just go walk in the sand.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
So the reason I fought that guy though.
Was that the same way in the base game?
Yeah, there's plenty of these gyms where you don't have to like fight the people, or you only have to fight some of them.
Why? Oh my god.
Tom, you also didn't know you could save the game when you were playing it. You know?
Sure, but like that was 20 plus years ago. This is not.
That was amazing. But like I fought this guy because I didn't think my Squirtle was going to be powerful enough to beat Brock.
Nah, he fucks him up.
So yeah. So like this guy leveled my Squirtle up like 2 levels.
Yeah.
Before I got to Brock.
Yes.
That's interesting. That was close.
I fucked up with a wild Pokemon. Instead of running away, I started fighting it, and it slowed me down. And then I realized I need to just back out of this.
I fought some wild Pokemon because I knew I would need at least some leveling, and I was not going to risk myself on the battles. So I did fight some wild Pokemon, but
I did not.
I
ran away from everything.
You know what though?
So how did you get to level 13?
It's good that happened because Alex and I would just be tied right now
because the way that I got there was the blue fight.
Right.
And then
wait, you went over and fought to the side? Oh,
no,
okay.
but the very beginning.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then there's the person in the forest.
Yes, you have to fight that guy.
You have to fight that person in the forest because you can't get around that person. This I think then just
it
this
must
person.
be this dude. It must be
this dude.
That's really weird because I fought.
How many Pokemon did you fight?
Probably like 4 or 5 wild Pokemon, and I still was only level 13. So
I shouldn't have fought that wild Pokemon. I knew I should have ran it again.
So what? You just rolled a better Squirtle? Is that how this works?
Yeah, I mean, Tom, yes, that actually is.
God damn it! Fuck this franchise.
But actually, you could have just not fought any wild Pokemon like me.
If I hadn't fought any wild Pokemon and I'd skipped that fucker, I think I would have. I think I could have won this. That's really annoying.
Because I like went and bought some potions really quick. Because then I was like, now I don't have to go into any Pokemon
shit.
I didn't buy anything.
But then, did you go to a Pokemon Center?
Nope.
No.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, actually, no. I did stop at a Pokemon Center.
I would have had to. I would have had to go to a Pokemon Center after that fight.
I went to a Pokemon Center real quick.
Wait, I now that I'm thinking about it, I might have too. There's one battle though where they auto heal you. Is that the blue? That might be the blue fight.
That's the blue fight at the beginning where he beats me. Yeah.
Okay, then I definitely. Then yeah, I probably did go when I first
he beats you.
Yeah.
Blue. Oh, blue beat me. I mean, I just tackle against him, but I lost.
No. Oh, you lost, huh?
Yeah, because you know what? I couldn't believe it either.
Oh wow!
You don't black out. He's just like he's like, hey man, this is your first battle. I'm not even going to take prize money, and then they heal you, and then which I'd never seen before. But Bulbasaur got a critical hit on me.
Right. Yeah.
And it was like I had no chance.
Right.
I had no chance.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. No, I think I probably did. The first time I did this run, it was like 27 minutes, and I was like, I was faffing. I was fucking around.
Mine was really long also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta play harder. I gotta play harder. I knew it.
All right, gonna play us
I'm
out.
just glad you only got 14 minutes and not 13. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Well, Alex, here's about the time where you will tell us your challenge. Or just wrap things up and you can text us.
Yeah, I'll text you what the challenge is.
Happen.
Yeah, I'll text you guys the challenge later because I don't have it in my head because I didn't know that it was my turn to pick the challenge, although I should have known because this was Chris's pick, so I'm next, so it should have been mine. Thanks for listening, everybody. Marathon is a okay game. Tom had a little bit more fun with it than the last time we played, but not as much fun as when we just played Helldivers after a year. So yeah, Metathon. Chris and I played Walkabout mini golf as we do. Had an amazing time. The Hollywood course is amazing. The music is amazing.
It's true.
And I wish I had $1 billion.
Say Unranked.
Suck it.
I would build like a lazy river that surrounds my house, like a moat.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
I would need to build a lazy river, a not so lazy river.
Sure.